everybody, it's Manda, and I'm coming to you with a super fun video, my first public unboxing, and yeah, I'm like super excited. So I'm actually going to probably have one tomorrow as well, because I have been informed by a mysterious benefactor that there is something coming, but when I went to the post office today to pick up this thing, it was not there, it was not ready yet. So bummer on that, but I'm gonna have to go to the post office again tomorrow, so that's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna do this and then have like a thing I want to talk about, and I'm gonna mention it again in my 30 Inks 30 Days video, but yeah, I think it kind of goes along with what's happening here. So yes, so first up we have a letter. Excuse me. First up we have a letter here, and this is from Miss Marilyn Darling, and if you do not watch Miss Marilyn Darling, you definitely have to. They post a live every single day at 2 p.m. Pacific, and it's super fun. I haven't been able to make all of them, but I kind of go and lurk and like listen in the background because I'm working from home, so I'm still like working and not able to YouTube, like actively watch YouTube. So I'll go in there and say hey, and then pretty much like hang out in the background. Sometimes I don't even say hey, but I'm there, I promise. So this is a thank you letter from Sending the Blue Snowball Nebula, and I have their address covered up. They freely give it, but I don't know, I feel weird about giving out other people's addresses. So if you want their address, go visit their channel. I'll link it above in the cards and in the description. But yeah, so, and also a thing that I don't read letters like on the air. Yeah, did I do that right? On the air. Because like letters are personal. Although Marilyn, I think like it's fine, but still, just in general, I like to read letters in the privacy of my own home by myself, because you never know what somebody wrote in there, and I don't want to maybe read something personal that they didn't really want out on the internet or for other people to hear, so I just keep those to myself. It's important to me to do that, so that's what I do. So yeah, so I have a letter here from Miss Marilyn, and so I'm super excited to read that, and then I have a fun little package here. Now I know at least something that is in this box, because it was a gift from the lovely Miss Turtle over at Pickwick Turtle, and if you have not visited her channel, she's brand new, or like pretty brand new. She's newer than me, but she's way more awesome, and her channel is so fun, and like I think her like knockout video is probably her video where she drunk disassembled like 7 Twisbees and like did maintenance on them. And if you have not seen that video, you definitely need to. Like, so brave. Like, I can't even disassemble 1 Twisbee sober. So the fact that she was able to do that while drinking is just completely impressive to me. So so thank you, Miss Turtle, for the fun little package, and I'm excited to see what's in here. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And again, like I said, I don't share addresses. I believe it's her P.O. box that's on here, but if you want her address, you have to go visit her. Well, I'm not giving it to you. So I'm gonna turn this around and we will go ahead and unbox it. And I have some skizzers here. I didn't block it out because I just like sat down and like started going, so that would have been a little easier, I think, but that's fine. Alright, let's see what we have. Yay! So like I said, I'm not going to read the letter out in public. I will read it to myself. And then we have, oh, this isn't frame. Is this in frame? Yeah, it is. So we have a lovely bottle of Waterman Tender Purple, because I said I loved it so much. And she was so kind enough to send it to me. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to using this, like, so much. Like, I'm going to use it all the time. It's going to be in, like, every pen. Not every pen, but a lot of them. And then we have some samples. So let's go ahead and see what we got. And then, oh, I did not grab, oh, I have colorings here. 1 second. I did not grab supplies for swatching. That is a bad me. Okay, so we have some fun samples here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab some cards here, and we're gonna go ahead and do some cards for my pen friend ring. Look, I have a whole nother pen friend. So yay, I get to do another card. Oh, I might as well just do that here. Okay, so let me move this, and we will do this. We will do our washi tape. I'm gonna start on the back though, because I don't want the seam. Hard to do this on camera. I should maybe move my setup a little closer to me so it's a little more comfortable, but well, then I'd have to redo my terrible washi guidelines that I never use. So I have a ruler right here. Awesome. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same washi tape because it's right here. And it's pretty and it's my favorite, and my pen friends are my favorite pen friends, so that makes sense, right? Pen friends make the best friends. I will finish the rest of this card later. I just want to be able to put it in here. So we're gonna, so we have our divider here, and we have our divider here. And now I'm gonna be able to put them in my pen friend ring. Yay! Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use this notebook. I need this notebook later for a thing that I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, so we'll go ahead. Let me make sure this is like kind of a different setup than I usually do. Okay, cool. Yay! Okay, cool. Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Waterman Tender Purple first because yay, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. If you hear that noise in the background, that is Miss Pearl scratching and running away. Thank you again, Miss Turtle. This is like super fun. And actually one of the things I wanted to talk about, and I'm gonna put MT for Miss Turtle and a little scribble. This is Waterman Tender Purple. Oops. Yay. Beautimus. Okay. Got our brush. Dip it in. This is so pretty. Thank you again for sending it. Yeah. I'm not good at I'm great at giving gifts. I'm not good at accepting gifts, so I was a little like surprised and like shy about it, but thank you so much. Like, this is seriously awesome. And like I said, if you have not checked out her channel, you totally should. I know she was doing a giveaway for some Fude nibs. I don't know if that is still going on, but if you're interested, go check out her video and follow the instructions. And yes. And so fun. So fun. Yay! Set that off to the side. And then we'll do another one, and then we'll work on our little samples. See what we got here. Oops, that's 2 cards. I just need 1. So the samples that we have, go ahead and dump them out. We have Levenger Shiraz. That is a gorgeous color. We have Iroshizuku, is it Asa Gao? Asa Gao? Asa Gao. And Colorverse Gravity Wave. Ooh, that lid is almost gonna come off. Ooh, I saved it. I saved it. We're good. Colorverse Gravity Wave. I love these labels. And Colorverse Andromeda. Sweet. And Bungubox Sapphire. Ooh, pretty. They have Sailor Oku Yama. This is one that has kind of been like on my unofficial wish list. I've never tried it and it's so pretty. And then Iroshizuku Bishamonten. I don't know if that's how you say it, but oh, that color is gorgeous too. Yay. Okay, cool. Yay. Woo-hoo. So I'm going to start with this one because it's the first one I grabbed. I should probably organize these in like a color family sort of thing, but it's okay. And I'm going to leave this sitting right here just for you guys. I had no idea that my like leaving the sample to sit there like made everybody so terrified. But what else am I supposed to do with it? Please let me know. because I don't have like the test tube racks, because I would need like 832 of them, and I don't have storage for that. And yeah, so that's what that is. Yeah, like this is a me color. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I might have to use this one before 30 Inks 30 Days June, because that's gorgeous. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean 30 Inks 30 Days Pen Friend Edition doesn't mean I can't use the inks beforehand. It just means they're gonna go in the box for me to choose from. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, I guess, while I'm doing these swatches. In June, because I'm doing 30 Inks 30 Days, I just kind of had the idea, like, for me at least, it's kind of gonna be, I'm kind of want to start a thing. Oh, look, ink all over the place. Like, I want to start a thing. Like, I don't think it's a thing that's ever been done, at least as far as I can tell. But, like, Pen Friend Appreciation Month. Like, I'm going to try not to get emotional, because thinking about it makes me emotional. But, like, a few months ago, I was pen friends in comment sections with, you know, a bunch of people. Like, my pen friends were the YouTube people. They didn't know we were pen friends, but we were pen friends. And, like, actual, like, real life people that I know in person aren't, like, super into pens. Like, they like, I'm gonna do Sailor Oku Yama. Like, they like pens as, like, a tool for writing, and they might, like, collect them, like, around, like, school time and just, like to use them. But fountain pens, like, none of my like, quote, real life friends use, this color is gorgeous, use fountain pens. Like, they think it's cute that I like them, and they're, like, supportive in that way. But at work, I'm like the weird pen girl. And everybody's excited about it when I get stuff, because up until we went into quarantine, everything was sent to work, because then I don't have to wait for it or worry about it being on the porch or whatever. So, so I would just have everything sent to work, because I'm at work all the time, and that's where it would be. So, let me cap this, because this brush is being annoying. Yeah, so they, like, see what I got, and everybody's like, oh, what'd you get this time, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, like, nobody's, like, super into it. I had a coworker who was, like, into it, but she was always, like, busy, and so it's not like we could like, hang out and, like, talk pen stuff. And so so it was just, like, a person I knew at work that also liked pens, but that's it. Actually, it was kind of cool, because she had in one of her drawers, she made, like, an ink drawer, and, like, just, like, brought a ton of ink and, like, left it in the drawer, and if I wanted any, I could just go get it. But I always felt weird about, especially with, like, her title and her position, I just felt weird, like, going into her office when she was out in the field and just, like, grabbing. That's really pretty. I wonder if that's gonna sheen. And just, like, grabbing stuff out of her office. So I never took advantage of that, really, like, unless she was there. But like I said, we weren't, like, close. We didn't, like, it wasn't, like, a thing. Like, I'd tell her when a TWSBI was coming out, because I know that she liked TWSBIs, and that Kaweco purple, metallic purple, she's the one that I told about getting that pen. These are gorgeous. Move this again. But it wasn't, like, a thing. So just, like, having started my YouTube, I mean, you guys know I'm a Creepy Nib stan. I'm in his comments, like, all the time. Have been for months. Maybe, like, a year. I don't know. It's been a long time. I didn't always comment at first, but I was always there. I was always liking. So you see me there. I comment on Chris's videos pretty often. So you've seen me in the comments, but once I started my channel, like, that's when everything kind of exploded. Like, pen friends. I have pen friends, you guys, and you guys are those friends. And it just, like, blows my, it honestly, it blows my mind. I'm gonna try. Okay, calm down, Panda. Yeah, so it's just really cool to, like, find people that like that, to, like, people that, Okay, I need a minute. This is Colorverse Andromeda. So it's just really cool to like find people who like the same thing you like this weird nerdy thing that you like. And the last time it was like this cool was when I met knitter people, because knitter people, like, they're cracked too, you know what I mean? It's like we all like this weird nerdy thing that everybody thinks their grandma uses, or everybody thinks their grandma does, except grandmas don't do it. Like, I mean, some grandmas knit, but like, you know, it's just people that knit. There's guys who knit. It's just like, you know, it doesn't matter. So it, fuck. Literally crying right now, you guys. Anyway, it's just been really cool, especially like during this like fucked up time in the world, to just like find your people again. So anyway, I don't want to redo this video, so I'm probably just gonna leave it in here. So sorry if you like start crying too. Anyway, it's just been great because like we've all like pretty much become like super fast friends, and it's just been like great getting to know all you guys, and just like I said, hanging out in the comments, and like just like discussions and stuff that we might have had outside of all that stuff, and just emails and like, yeah, like book club, which is a thing if you follow Creepy Nibs, and if you don't, you freaking should. Like, hello, everybody's great, but he's the best one. But yeah, so I mean, not that I'm picking favorites or anything, but come on, you guys. You already know that, right? Anyway, yeah, so yeah, so it's freaking amazing, and I just love it. So I want to make June Pen Friend Appreciation Month, but like, I know I initially said that doing that, like, you guys should like send me ink and we'll trade inks, and like that's the thing, but like, there are international people like in this little group, or even the bigger group, like if this becomes a thing, that you know, I just don't want people to be left out. So what I was thinking is, if you still want to participate in my 30 Inks 30 Days Pen Friend Edition, I want you to go to my spreadsheet. I'll link it in the description. I can't do it in the cards yet. I guess I'm not like old enough as far as YouTube is concerned, at least as my channel. I want you to go to my spreadsheet, and I want you to first look at the bottled inks, because I think it'd be a good way for me to use bottled inks. Pick an ink that's on my spreadsheet that you want me to use. The only things that are on that spreadsheet that I can't use right now are my Troublemaker inks, because I don't have them. I think this Bishamonten is, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, I think that's 100th anniversary, but I'm not going to write that on there. I'm just going to write what the label says, in case I'm wrong. Yeah, so I don't want anybody to be left out because you live in another country, or you can't afford to like send ink, or you don't have the means to send it, or you don't want to leave your house to go to the post office. Like, I don't want people to be left out. So I was thinking about it, and a solution that I had to that is, like I said, go to my ink spreadsheet, pick an ink that you like that I have, or that you just want to see what it's like, that because you haven't seen it yet, because I know there's a bunch of like stuff that I haven't done swatch cards for and stuff like that. And pick an ink, or pick your favorite color, and just pick one of the inks that is in your favorite color. Or like, maybe I have your favorite ink and you want me to work with it. I want you to go ahead and go to that spreadsheet and look at my bottled inks, and pick one, and then email me or comment or something like that, and tell me what ink you want, and then I will make you a vial much like this, and I will put your name on it, and then if I draw it in the random drawing, then like, you're the pen friend that I appreciate. Like, yeah, you might not have sent it, but you thought about it and you picked it, and it's an ink I already have, so that's not a bad thing for me to use ink that I already have, you know what I mean? And like, if you can't find anything in the bottled inks, there are other tabs on that sheet. There's one that's ink flight samples, which also could be one that you could use, like pick stuff from, because a lot of the ink flight samples are inks that I don't have. God, this is pretty. This is so pretty. These colors are gorgeous. Thank you again, Miss Turtle. Like, honestly, this is beautiful. This is like totally like my color scheme. I'm gonna turn the page because this is getting kind of messy. Yeah, so like I said, I don't want anybody to be left out. I want everybody to like be able to play along and stuff like that. Now, I think the most fun way to play is if you can send ink and we can trade ink. Like, that would be like, that's amazing, because then we're interacting with each other like on a personal level. I mean, you picking the ink and like doing that, but like it's a little more involved. And then maybe once like all the stuff goes back to normal, and then like the people that have to pick from my sheet, like maybe if it's an ink you don't have that you want, like we can initiate a trade or whatever. Like, I don't mind shipping internationally. I know it can get expensive, but if we like plan it out right, like it could work. Obviously, once all this pandemic stuff, like, I don't think anything's gonna return to normal, but once we find like a less like paranoid normal, like where we can move freely about our days and do whatever we want, like, I just think that, yeah. I love my pen friends. Apparently, because I got like super emotional about that. But anyway, yeah, like, it's just, I'm doing it again. It just blows my freaking mind. It blows Patch's mind too, in case you didn't hear. That like, we're all just like these people. And like, we're all different, but we're all like the same. And we're all like big nerds about the things that we're nerdy about. And it's just cool. It's just cool. And like, the thing that brought us together, aside from creepy nibs, is pens. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm literally blown away every single day. Like, I think about it every single day. It just kills me in a good way. So yeah, so this is so pretty. I love blues, and this is a good blue. So yeah, anyway, sorry about that. I'm not sorry about that. Okay. I feel what I feel, and it's an especially feely time right now, so that's what that's about. Did I write pilot on that other one? I did not, but I know what it is. There's only one Iroshizuku, right? And this is... Yay! So yes. So basically, I just think it's cool. And to like recap, like, I keep repeating myself. I do that anyway, like on a normal day, but just like the fact that I'm like all over the place right now. I even have notes. Actually, they're in this notebook, but I can't look at them because I'm using it as my swatch page. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah. So I also want to make it like a community-wide thing. And even, I mean, maybe like it would be cool if like the fountain pen community at large like participated, but even if it's just like our little group here in my channel, you want to appreciate your pen friends too. Like, there will be a hashtag. I will announce it. And then you can like post stuff. Like, if you use things that your pen friends have sent you, you can like post it on Instagram and thank them, or like tell us a story about that certain pen friend, or just use the things that they're sending you. And yeah, and just like let them know that you appreciate them. Because like, you know, if there's one thing I've learned during this whole thing, it's like life is short and you never know. Like, I mean, I haven't lost anybody, so it's not like that, but it's just like, you're stuck in your house and like people are losing their jobs, and it's like nothing is like definite. Nothing in life is definite. So, except for the fact that I'm gonna buy pen stuff. And probably you too if you're watching this. But even that, like, I've no-buyed all of April. So, I've no-bought all of April. And I've been, like, successful, at least for stuff for me. Like, stuff for other people has definitely not been, like, successful, but gifts don't count. So, I love this. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty. So yeah, I just want everybody to be able to participate. So I'm gonna recap, like, in a coherent state. So the the most fun way that I think would be is to trade inks with you. So send me an email, leave me a comment. My post office box is in the description. It's also in my it's on my about page. Like, if I ever forget to put it in the description, it's on the about page. I put it up there. Also a link to my spreadsheet. So go look at my spreadsheet and we will trade inks. You find inks that you like, preferably the bottles, like I said, because actually the big sample, the one that's like everything else, I know that's not, like, accurate, but the bottles are accurate. And the Pen Friend one, those are the ones that I like. Those are the spreadsheets, and the Ink Flight one. Those are the tabs that I use the most often. Everything else is just, like, whatever random crap I order. And I haven't ordered random crap, but I found a couple of bags of samples that I don't think are in there that I need to, like, catalog. But yeah, so ooh, yay. Okay, so yeah, so okay, number one, if you want to trade inks, go to my Inky spreadsheet and like, email me or comment or Instagram DM me. Let me know an ink that you would like, or just send me inks to my P.O. box, and then let me know in your letter, like, what inks you might be interested in, and we'll trade like for like. Like, if you send me 5, I'll send you 5. Or if you want me just to surprise you, let me know and I'll just surprise you with some random inks. So yeah, so that's number one. Number two is, if you are unable to trade inks with me at this time for any reason, whether it's finances, or you live in another country, or you just aren't comfortable, like, doing that, or you don't have the means to do that in any way, then go ahead and email me, and also go to my Inky spreadsheet to see what I have, and then whatever ink that you want, pick a couple, pick 1, 2, or 3, or whatever, like, pick a couple, and I'll make you a vial much like this, and I'll put your name on it, obviously the name of the ink so I know what ink it is, but I'll also put your name on it so I know that it is your Pen Friend pick. And then when I get to that ink, you'll get the shout out. And also, if you want to participate on your own, starting June 1st, we'll have the hashtag, and you can use that hashtag to appreciate your pen friends, whether it's like showing off the ink that they sent you, or a pen that they gave you, or a notebook they sent you, or just like you got a gift certificate and decided to use it, like, and buy stuff with it, like, just like things that you use courtesy of your pen friends. And yeah, just use it and appreciate it and tell everybody about it. Yeah, so yeah. And you can do that on Instagram, and you can tag me if you want to, so I can see what you're doing, and then I can, like, put it in my stories or something. Like, I just think that'd be so fun. I'm sure there's, like, a million other ideas I could have between now and June, so this will probably get, like, bigger, at least in my head. But even if it's, like, our little group on my channel that is doing it, like, I think that would just be so cool, because we're a little pen group, and I think that's awesome. So yeah, so thank you, Miss Turtle, for the lovely samples, and Miss Marilyn for the lovely letter, and my anonymous penefactor who sent me a thing that I don't know what it is, that I will find out tomorrow. And yeah, so these are the samples, and I'm gonna go ahead and show the swatch cards. But yeah, and I'm sure that I'm forgetting something in my notes, because my notes are in this notebook. But yeah, so here is, how do I want to do this? Yay! Those are so pretty. Like, these are, like, totally my colors, like, honestly. The teal. Pearl agrees. Add a little hot pink in there and we're sold. So thank you so much, Miss Turtle, for sending this lovely care package. I'm gonna put some stuff together for you and get that out very soon, probably tomorrow since I have to go back to the post office. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So if you have any feedback about Pen Friend Appreciation Month, any ideas you want to add so we can like make this like really super cool thing, or just like something that you like want to share or whatever, like honestly just like let me know. This is, as far as I'm concerned, a group activity. It's not just me appreciating my pen friends. I think we should all appreciate our pen friends and our friends in general. Like honestly, like appreciate your like non-pen friends, because like the times are so crazy and like friends are like family. And yeah, it's awesome and I'm super excited. And thank you guys so much again for just being here and watching and commenting and liking and just like emailing me and interacting with me other places that we interact. It's amazing. I'm gonna get emotional again, so I'm gonna make this quick, but I'm just honestly so blown away like every day. It's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go before I start crying again, but thank you again so much, Miss Turtle, for this, and Miss Marilyn for your letter, and for anything that comes in the future. So thank you so much. I love you guys. All right, bye.